Hi friends, I'm Srividya. Today I'm going to show you how to manage the data in the database using PHP. I'm using 5 files to manage the data. They are config file, add file, edit file, delete file and list file. Save all these files with the extension .php. Let's see it one by one. And here it's my config file. It shows you how to connect the MySQL database. Here I have connected the database by giving the hostname, username and password using the predefined keyword MySQL connect and saves the detail in the variable $query. And also select the database name by using the another keyword MySQL select DB. Here I have connected the database name and select the database. And here's my add file. It shows how to insert the new records in the database. I have designed the form with 3 input boxes and with submit button. Here I have used the post method to insert the records. These are my input boxes: first name, last name and email. The input name for these boxes are very important because the values will be inserted in the database using these names. Here I am including the config file to connect to database using the keyword include. If instead of $post of submit, if submit is clicked, the values in the input boxes are stored in the variables $name, $l_name, $email. The value given for the first name stored in the variable $name. The value given for last name stored in the variable $l_name. The value given for email stored in the variable $email. And I am inserting the data in the student table by using these variables. And this is my insert query. MySQL query is a predefined keyword to access the record in the new variable and store it in the variable $result. If the insertion is success, it moves on to the another page where the inserted record will be shown. And this is how I have designed my form with 3 input boxes: first name, last name and email, and with one submit button. Here I am going to show you how to insert a new record. Give your first name, give your last name and give your email ID. And when the submit is clicked, the values in these 3 boxes will be inserted by using the insert query in the code. And if the insertion is success, it moves on to the another page where the inserted record will be shown as given in the code. And here I have inserted my new record in the database. And this is my list file. Here I am going to retrieve the record inserted in the database. Here I am using the config file to connect to database and select all the inserted records from the table using the select query and view the records in the table format. MySQL fetch array is a predefined keyword used to retrieve the records from the database. And I am using hrefs link, edit and delete. When the edit link is clicked, it moves on to the edit page, and when delete link is clicked, it moves on to the delete page. And this is my list page where all the inserted records in the database are shown here. 2 links are used to edit and delete the record. When the edit link is clicked, it moves on to the edit page, and when we click on delete, the records in the database gets deleted. And this is my edit file. Here I am using the code to update the inserted records. Here I am using the same form design as we have used for inserting the new records, and I am using the new method get is used to get the relevant data by using the ID, and all the data for the particular ID will be displayed in the input boxes. And this and we can select all the data by using the select query, and MySQL fetch array is used to fetch the data from the database, and again I am using the post method to submit the updated values. If is set of $_ post of submit. Here the current updated values is stored in the variables $name, $L_name and $email, and I am using the update query to update the records in the database and save it in the variable $result1, and if the updation is success, it moves on to the view page where the updated records will be displayed. And this is my view page. It displays all the inserted records from the database. Here I have two links, edit and delete. When we click on the edit link, it moves on to the edit page where the relevant data for the particular ID is displayed. Here I am editing my data, and now the current updated values is stored in the related variable, and the record is updated by using the update query in the code. While clicking the update button, it moves on to the view page where the record is displayed. Here my updated record is displayed. And here's my delete file. It shows you how to delete the data from the database. I'm using the delete query to delete the records from the table by using the ID, and I'm getting the ID from the method get, and I'm using the config file to connect to database by using the keyword include, and if the deletion is success, it moves on to the view page. And this is my view page where I use the delete link. When I click on the delete link, the record in the database gets deleted and it again moves to the same view page. Here the record in the database gets deleted and it again shows the same view page. And this is how I manage the data in the database using PHP. Hope you all understand this video. Thank you so much.